Oh, na 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 na. And we started not passing. So we grinding all day from Choco to Santa. Say, yes, I say, Master Brabono. Yatina say. We did underground to raise the city above the palm. What you do, want to go make my mama proud. But for now, they're Charlie, they're one corner. What she did, one corner. Hope is in life will make better. Now you go to now, you're share on donna. Make you bless you. From the north to the shore now. Smarter gonna go back to clean up your door now. Yeah, things must look for here. Brabono, my thing, now see a small thing. We know they hear. Our boy, why they my coast go clear. We know how what is in farm, they see, but we know they fear. It's over thing I don't see before. Panic for no what's the question.
Hello, everyone. I personally want to welcome you to the Holy Academy, where we'll be taking time to learn the art of performance poetry. My name is Yibo Kojo, and I'll take the time now to tell you what the Holy Academy is all about. We are a doing it-based community. We aim at addressing the art of performance poetry in its wholeness. We believe everyone and everything is a part of the whole. We believe everybody has the right to perform. We believe the art of performance poetry is a call and cannot be void of the caller. We acknowledge the divinity to reference the humanity. We simplify the complexity of losing the self to gain it. We epitomize the mantra, it lives in us. We bring you closer to the idea of the artist. If there is an art, then there must be an is. Hence, the idea of an artist. The artist is a journey and not a destination. So is the Holy Academy.
I see many men wearing suit and tie, but instead of preaching truth, all I hear most of them preach is lie. I wish I did not have to talk about this, but then if I keep quiet, many more youth will die. Was it just for you and I that Christ God himself had to choose to die? Some call it redemptive suicide. I fix my gaze around and all I see are self-righteous Pharisees, Sadducees, praying God protect me, bless me, and it's all me, me, and me. So I keep wondering, so how about the unbelievers across the street that we all see? I have Christ and I'm saved, hallelujah, but he's right here in my pocket. You have Christ and you're on your way to heaven, praise the Lord. Oh, I said praise the Lord, but you're keeping your Christ in your closet. He is for us and ours alone. But please do not forget a man in his sins passed on a few hours ago, and heaven is a place he will never call home. Lord, use me. Lord, use me. Oh, Lord, please use me. And it's all now a cliche. Meanwhile, the Spirit keeps prompting you to speak to that brother or sister every day. But I guess we are too busy going about our businesses or looking for the next miracle center to get our heads to go and lay. We seem to be more interested in looking out for fault in our brothers. So we wait upon another who would sin. So we put him on the guillotine and slay. Then we come to church all dignified and diplomatic, ready to bind and to claim, when we have left off the original mandate of going ye into the world to preach to every breathing clay. We are too careful to mingle with the prostitutes, the weed smoker, the drunkard, and the gay. So once a while we pay them a visit to check whether or not they are okay. And in 5 minutes we share the message of salvation, after which we declare them saved, but we care less about how the fruits remain. I know many will hate me for these that I say, but today's people need more than just 5 minutes. They need your relationship, so please stop pushing them away by showing them boundaries and limits. Enough of the gimmicks. I'm tired of living and believing in fallacies. Be not unequally yoked with unbelievers, misinterpreted. So sinners have now become our enemies. I don't want to be seen with the bad boys, because as a believer, those are allergies. So it's all about us and our families. Please check the message to the church of Sardis, and I pray you understand me. The Lord keeps reminding us, but how often haven't we ignored? We glory in coming to church and using our gifts, but all in the church, ignorant of the fact that out there is a waging war. If we do not wake up to this truth and call, we will be losing these fights and much more. It is time for us to move out of the cement and blocks and reach out to the thugs with the dreads and locks, for they too are wonderful children of our God. Inviting them to church is good, but not enough. For you are the church, and out of you must spring true love. Let's begin to live like the Christ we profess by paying attention to the dying world out there, for our God does not love them less. For if our God so loved the world in John 3:16, then we who are born of the Spirit and of the blood and we carry life ought to be doing same. The life Jesus lived on earth is our blueprint, the solid rock upon which ye ought to build your church, God's very own temple. Every step he took, every piece of work serves for you a perfect model. He ate and dined with sinners. They were his family, so he called them brothers. Today we are thankful to God for the lives of the apostles, but who were they before Christ came? Worldly men with sinful struggles, but Jesus loved them and lived with them all the same. He cared less about the critics and what the theologians would say. It was all about his Father's business, to seek and to save. Today there are a lot of Peters, Lukes, Matthews, and Johns out there waiting to be made disciples in Jesus' name. So the question is, for how long will ye keep chasing after drink and meat when ye have been called to walk in and operate in those beautiful feet? For how long will you be a fisherman when you have been called to be a fisher of men? If you believe you're a saint listening to me, as you make merry and engage your cutlery, please do not forget, this is the reason why our Savior had to hang on the cross of Calvary, just so all who believe might have life and have it more abundantly. For this is the call, this is the essence of Easter, the reason why our Savior had to go through the torture, just so he can reconcile lost men back unto the ever merciful Father.
Oh, I like this.
That's my craving. Okay, then do like this one when this.
Hello. Yes.
She prayed like a woman. She breathed like a woman, like an apostle preaching the gospel of silently inhaling and exhaling through her nostrils. She was taught to sit like a woman, walk like a woman. Right foot first, left foot. Right foot, left foot, head swaying from side to side, showing like the task they said she was meant to be. With her neck as straight as a rule, shoulders painful in reverse, right foot, left foot, hips swaying from side to side like a woman. They even taught her to chew like a woman. Quietly with her lips glued together, swallowing as if it was merely air she was gulping, they said she should smile like a woman, laugh like a woman. The corners of her lips slightly tipped out, long lashes, showing eyes subconsciously begging for help. Showing teeth where necessary, nothing out of the ordinary, of course, she was taught to bury. Never bursting out even when the loud screams make her feel so itchy, never saying what she wants to, what she needs to, like a woman. And so when he pounces on her like the star the skins was for a man, his breath reeking of cigarettes and 1,000 shots of whiskey. Or when at night he stumbles into the room, his eyes painted with doom and the libido he can no longer subdue like a woman, she's expected to obediently open her legs to form a perfect 11. Pulling down his pants, he gets all up in her pants, dropping her jaws while she lies on her back, counting the strokes till she almost chokes, allowing him to claim her like the pride he believed her to be. Moving her hips to the rhythm of his as he hates his climber, screaming like he had only been climbing an ass. Treating her like it was their job to blow the only head he had ever had. But for the sake of the baby sleeping peacefully in his cots, the one for whom she waits in vain for bringing into this world of pain. For the sake of the 7-year-old boy peeping through the supposedly locked closet, silently crying out, "Oh, Papa, no." For the sake of her mother and the judgmental fingers of her backstabbing religious friends, like a woman, she's expected to swallow her sorrow. And when she sits on the edge of her bed, wondering if it was the fault she was born a woman, she screams, but no one hears, no one sees the tears. Because she's a woman, she's just a bottle of feelings with her cock sealed shut, never meant to be opened. Forgetting that even though she's a woman, she's capable of walking off in the sham she calls life, that she's capable of breaking the spell and fleeing from hell. And so one day, at 3:45 a.m., while he was still drooling on the couch, snoring his breath, thinking of nothing but still beer. Leaving everything she once held dear, but the boy clutching his mother's neck like it was a fish, she would leave him with the man on the couch. And the one strapped to her back, the one for whom she weeps again and again in vain for bringing into this life full of pain. Never for once looking back at the sad excuse of a man on the couch, forgetting about her mother and the judgmental fingers of a backstabbing religious friend. Remembering that even though she's a woman, she's capable of being strong, that being a woman is possible. Finally, finding her voice in her common sense. So left foot first, right foot. Left foot, right foot, hips refusing to sway from side to side, not like the woman she was taught to be, never like a woman. She ran.
Oh, na 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 na. Abusadi na shapasi. So we party all day from Jaka to Santasi. Yatasi na sabrabano. Yatina say. We be underground to raise the city above the palm. We watch it, you want to go make the mama proud. But for now, they're Charlie, hey, you're gonna. What she be, you're gonna. Hope is in love, we make better. Now you're going to know you're Chabadona. Make you bless you. From a north to the shore now. Smells are gonna do better to clean up your door now, yeah. Things may slow for here. But when we know thing, nothing, your small thing. We know they hear. Our boy, why they my coast go clear. We know the rock is in crowd, they see, but we know they fear. It's everything I don't see before. I don't know what's the question.
Yes. Good evening to everyone. Special welcome to you all to the Ehalakasa online talk party, Charlie. We've been grinding since 2020. Ever since the lockdown started, my fellow Ghanaians started, Charlie. We've still been here. We've held it down till now. And then millions started to say Black, and all the Ehalakasians supporting the grind from the start. So now, Charlie, we say Akwaba to you all and to those joining from Facebook and also from our channel on YouTube. We say Akwaba to you all. I see beautiful faces. Yeah, Charlie. So before I start talking plenty, let me acknowledge a few. I see Evelyn Asari, Evelyn the Piper, looking gorgeous. I see Amasewa also. Nice. I see Crystal and Anglo. She came, her face shone just for a moment and went off again. I see Echan Efia Jenny. I see Mama Makida. I see Echia Efumwa. Yes, Efumwa. Sir Black and also Charles Boat. All right, so tonight I'm hosting a show with the beautiful Efumwa in black and beautiful smiles. So this evening, tonight is all the Queen's affair. So we have Evelyn the Piper, we have Amasewa, and also the native girl, also known as Ifia. All right, so Charlie, just to kickstart, let's just delve into the performances. So let's invite Evelyn the Piper to give us the first performance for the night. Well, let me mention this happens each and every Friday. We also have Ayama also joining in. Thank you for joining in. Yes. All right. So Evelyn the Piper, what's up? It's been a while.
Yes, it's been a while, a long while, a really long while.
I know, right? And let me say this before she gets into the performance. The first time I met this beautiful, gorgeous lady, I think it was 2 years ago. Yes, 2 years ago, somewhere in Nima. Yeah, Charlie. And the performance, it was so animated. I wondered how she put all that together with her act. And it was like watching a whole movie in 5 minutes and a million salutes. That performance is still in my mind. All right, so tonight you're honored to have you here. All right, so what do you have for us? But before you come in, let me kindly ask Efumwa to read your bio so the audience gets to know you a bit more. Efumwa.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm seeing your beautiful picture, but I want to see your beautiful face as well, live in color. So you can please.
My face will come later.
Okay, nice. All right, no, yeah. So can you please read us the bios?
Yes, please.
All right, thank you.
All right, so Evelyn the Piper. Evelyn Nana Ama Asari, aka Evelyn the Piper, is a young writer, performer, and published author. Her 3 published books are the sex trial. What mommy doesn't know. And pause. I'm sure she's going to tell us more about the sex trial because I'm so much interested. She continues to write. You were saying something?
No, go on.
Okay. She continues to write and perform many poems which are on her blog. And the blog's name is ehalasari.blogspot.com. I'm sure she'll write it on the chat bottom so that everybody will see that. She wishes to touch lives and promote global development with words. So that's about Evelyn the Piper. Ama Asari. Amasewa, sorry. She responds to the name Amasewa. She hails from Kumasi, Kumerica, in the United States of Ashanti. Yeah. In the United States of Ashanti. She is a student of the Ghana Institute of Journalism, offering BA in journalism. She is a lady of creativity and adventures. Efia Amoa, the native girl. She is a bar of sweet dark chocolate with iced tea, topping in a cup of words prepared in Odumankume's kitchen. I present you Efia Amoa. So these are the 3 special ladies we have today.
Yes. So tonight, Efia Amoa, Evelyn the Piper, and Amasewa doing has the hands. Yeah. I also see Humankind in the house. So Kumerica is also in the building. So yes. So Efuma, who do we have as our first performer?
Evelyn the Piper.
All right. Evelyn the Piper.
Evelyn, are you ready for us tonight?
Yes, and as you perform, kindly send in your remarks and comments also. All right, Evelyn.
Yeah,
the floor is yours.
I'm ready for you. So today, the first poem I'm doing is entitled "The Height of It All." It's a poem. So this is the setting. A grandma narrates a story to her grandchild in the evening under a tree in the compound of their house. Yes, so I hope you enjoy it and have an experience of the African theater in this poem. I wanted quietly, was living the life, wasn't I? Well, we all did. Fun, pleasure, anger, pain, leisure, hunger. So then it was there. No one knew where or whether it were some crazy flare. Boom! It hit us like a volcanic eruption. It exploded on us. Philippines, not all of us. Who told you that? Who said that? Some thought it was hell. Others just kept mute. Some said a crazy mess was created due to brute. What does that mean? Grandma, what does that mean? Don't ask me. I don't know. Their opinions changed nothing, only worsened, spread like Australian wildfire, flooded countries. That's serious. Reminds me of Indonesia. And many deaths. Sad and unfortunate. But that's how deadly it was. What was? Grandma, what was deadly? Wait a minute. Didn't Kobe Bryant? As I was saying, it hurt. States shut down. An uninvited purge. People fled. Yes, Kobe passed. Oh, may his soul rest in peace. That was before the treacherous, deceitful killer struck. What? Not that it hadn't happened, but minor the previous year. True. And now this is it. It hurts the entire globe, putting states at risk. No, lives at risk. Everyone was at risk. Flavor was lost. Fortunate souls. Lost, missing, mislaid, anything but happy. Many questions asked. Was it a case? Grandma, was it a case? Misfortune. Though it's gloomy, clairvoyance exists. Tant difficile, mais nous espérions. Hoped for what? Hoped for what? For a cure. The coronavirus. I didn't want to mention it, but it kept running everywhere and to everyone. And what happened? What happened? It's bedtime now. But Grandma, I want to hear more. Grandma, what happened? I don't understand. Grandma, what happened? I want to know what happened. Go to bed. Fragments. Pieces. If only I knew. Strange. But that was it. It was the height of it all. Thank you.
Yes, sir. That's Evelyn the Piper. See, I told you this lady is animated. Listening felt like listening to an audiobook. See, wasn't that just amazing how she switched voices, switched facial expressions, switched mood and everything. Wow. So kindly keep sending in your remarks and your comments. That was super amazing. Efuma, you did it?
Yeah, I did, Pa.
Tell me how that hits you.
Charlie, the story and how she narrated it in the form of a poem, it was super. It was super. And the creativity alone, she's good.
I didn't know how she was going to carry all her animation here, but then she still nailed it. Amazing.
Yes,
thank you so much, Evelyn. All right, so who do you have next on the bill?
Wow. The lady from Kumerica.
Kumerica in the building. Okay, so I see Ifia, the native girl, Ifia Amwa. She will tell us why she keeps.
Thinking her name.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good evening to you all. Hope you're all doing fine.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, so my first poem is going to talk about imagination, a little bit on imagination and how it works on us, but we don't know. Yes. So I'm starting.
All right.
Never realize how I can be important in the mind, eyes, and soul. Writers always cherish my efforts. Poet loves me a lot. I make beginning easy to curious ones, bringing out all my loving colors. I'm never rough because of my care nature. Endless reason is my meaning. Giving up is not my anthem. Practice, thinking, and reason are my children. Always rely.
I think she went off. I thought it was my network. But she'll join us quickly. She'll join us again. Yes, and I also see Efe the poet in the house. Let me mention tonight, Efe and New Music are doing something super amazing, romantically amazing tonight. At the Grills and Chills at the Buju. And it's the Strings and Boxers show. All right, so check it out tonight, 8 p.m. straight. All right, so if you are.
Hi.
Nice. I like your network tonight. I still in Korea or Boxer.
I don't mind you. I'm not in Accra.
Oh, okay. All right. So what do you have for us today?
Okay. So this is an old piece I really like, and I want to read it again. So it is titled "Her Shame is Life." She was a bat, feeling the morning sun and enjoying her lashes. Maybe she was a soul who did not know how love felt like. Maybe, just maybe, she was an innocent girl being influenced, yearning to have a bowl full of love to herself. So the day he came, bearing sweetness in his left hand and lies tied to his eyebrow, she devoured the illusion he served. She got choked, but she careless. She wanted it so badly to feel it in her veins, something she could hold on to. Some way, somehow, they knew them all. That one, she just couldn't help it when he grabbed her neck, threatening to smash her skull and kill her mother. It was as if her lips were glued. Her voice seemed to have deserted her. He was her uncle, the one who was her mother's brother. The one who wore a green shirt that night was her pastor. The one who preached about how sinful adultery is. He said he had permission from God to invade her privacy. He stole her pride, pouring his depressed libido in her like how he pours the church offering into his pocket. The bald, pot-bellied man was her headmaster. For a long time, he had ripped her innocent uniform in his head. Her innocent curves and beauty provoked him, and so like a hen being pursued by a cock, she stopped struggling with him, mouth capped with a rag. She gave up, every silence full of tears. The last one was that random guy who lived in her area, the one who had honey for words. Her changes her mother was blind to, he noticed. His eyes hungered for her curves. He knew her and felt her pain. At least that was what he told her. And so that fateful blurry day on the cardboard in the uncompleted building, she opened her legs for him. There were other ones, so many of them whose memory she has shoved beneath the refuse truck, traveling hundreds of miles away from home. The day she found out another life was breathing inside her, she cried and wailed and hated herself. She got scared and deserted. Her mother, the one who failed to look at her twice in the past, stared so hard at her she fainted within. She said she was a disappointment, a stain on the family name, a disgrace to womanhood, useless. The nurse who sat lazily in the hospital chewing her pen called her wayward, forgetting she has a daughter who has recently stuffed her belly with grounded glass bottle concocted from hypocritical bowl. Her friends at school want nothing to do with her. The world turned against her, ordering the sky to fall on her. She suffered. She was warned not to name the balls who messed with her. She had two options, to murder or to suffer. These options rang in her ears 24/7, mixing up all four cardinal points in her head. For the life growing inside her, she chose to suffer and smile someday. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Wasn't that touching?
It was.
Cheers, my left eye. Charlie, tonight, if you're not sharing the link with anybody, then you are really being selfish, man. Trust me, because what is being poured out tonight is beyond ordinary art. Yes, and you agree with me. And Charlie, that was mesmerizing. It was so touching. Wow. Thank you so much, Ifya. Thank you so much. All right, the show goes on, but then let me acknowledge the presence of Mama Makida, or Hima Makida from the US, joining us every time. She's constant. And also I see Adeline. You're most welcome to the show tonight. All right, so the show continues. Yes, Ifumwa, who do we go to next? Yes.
Evelyn the Piper.
Evelyn the Piper.
The woman with different voice.
I know, right? Yes, I also see Stephen Yeboah Akwawa. Yes, Evelyn. Okay, yeah, so you can also send your messages. If you are watching us from YouTube, we'll do what to read them as well, and also Facebook. Yes, Amasewa also joins us again. Yes, Amasewa. So Evelyn, hold on a minute. Let's take Amasewa. Yes, Amasewa.
Yeah. Sorry
Yes,
for that.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you.
In this time, it's understanding. All right, so can you please go on with the performance?
Yes, please. So it's about imagination and how it works.
Great.
So never realize how I can be important in the mind, eyes, and soul. Writers always cherish my effort. Poet loves me a lot. I make beginning easy to the curious ones, bringing out all my lovely colors. I'm never rough because of my care nature. Endless meaning is my reason. Giving up is not my anthem. Practice, thinking, and reason are my children. Always will I live in the cavity of the brain. Endless meaning is what I love. Impossible is never my backbone. Never forget my fourth soul, it's you. Shadows are my inspiration. As I occupy your world, leading you to a writing piece is what I love. Your hard work leads me to exhibition, where my beautiful colors are being praised. Don't forget my importance, and I will always be your imagination.
Wow.
Thank you.
Nice, short and sweet. Yes, I love that piece. Just giving up is not my anthem. Yes, 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 yes. And in these times, we need to be singing such songs and be encouraging each other with these. Thank you so much, Amasewa. That was lovely. That was lovely. That was lovely. All right, Ifunwa. So I think we can now go to Evelyn, right? Ifunwa. Yes, Evelyn the Piper. Thank you so much, Amasewa, once again. Lovely piece.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so my next piece is a poem written by me again, entitled Jewel. This poem is based on Wole Soyinka's play. Yes, a play by Wole Soyinka, which is entitled, it has the title Jewel in it as well. So that's where this poem is coming from. It's based on a play by Wole Soyinka. And enjoy, 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 enjoy. It's time to start the revolution. The decision to decide lay with me. Yet I wasted so much time. What was I thinking? Laugh to scorn, you bloody excuse of a man. A dream with a mean, a mission, a misplaced vision. The trauma of losing, gasping for freedom without even pushing. Indeed, I chose an option disgusted, unacceptable, but it's culture. It is what it is. Don't oppose what I want. But if you cannot, if you're not willing, it's called sacrifice. I will stand by my culture. My name is Jewel. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. You know, before actually she gave her the title, I thought she was going to talk about Jewel King and how she adores him and all, but Charlie. All right. So let me acknowledge the presence of Maxwell Mensah and also one of Ghana's finest musicians, Seram GH, also in the house, Charlie. Million salutes. All right, Evelyn, Charlie, thank you so much. That was beautiful. So I see Efunwa has been itching to have you tell us about the sex trial. So
yes, the sex trial. Do you have interested there?
No.
It's a book that everyone should read. It's a book that everyone should read. It's Should I go there?
Oh yes, go there, go there. If you're here last week, if you're here last week, you realize that you should be there a long time. So please go there. And tonight on
I'm going there.
Yeah, please go there.
I'm going there. My mission with the sex trial is to educate young and bright young men and women, especially are just moving out of teenagehood people. So you just moved out of the teenage zone, and then you're in your 20s, you're a fresher in the university. You might not be a fresher in the university. You're up and doing, excited about life, and how your hormones are raging. You're so excited. And that's my target for the sex trial. That book is targeted towards people like that, and how to take care of themselves, how to address those issues that keep bothering them. You feel you're in love, you feel you're having these feelings, you are ready to do anything, you're ready to open your legs, you are ready to do anything because you feel you are in love. I mean, you are in love, but is it the right choice at that point of time in your life? I'll drop it here so that
I think the book is a must
Let me ask you quickly. Is it something that has to do with born out of a personal experience? Did you have to go through that, whatever you shared in your book, where some out of your personal experience?
Yes, it's some is from experience, some is from reading, some is from interacting with older people, counselors, a whole lot of, and from research as well. A host of,
Right.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Nice. And where can we get a book? Okay, and this Hercules, Mr. Nee, aka Mr. Politician. So where can we get a book too?
So you can get the book at Powerhouse. It's at Roman Ridge. Powerhouse is located at Roman Ridge near Accra Girls Senior High School. And then you can also purchase it online from my Instagram. So you can just hook me up on Instagram at Evelyn the Piper, just link up, or at EA Books GH. And then link up, send a DM, and you can purchase my books, or on Facebook as well, Evelyn the Piper. Just type at Evelyn the Piper and send a message.
If you could also send a link, I think that would be an easy click.
Yes, I will. I will.
Nice. Beautiful performance. And someone was asking for you to repeat that first performance. If there's time, we'll do that, because I want to play it again. But Evelyn the Piper has more to offer tonight. So, Fumwa, who do we move on to quickly? But then you have two other books. Sorry, Fumwa, two other books as well. Pause.
What Mommy Don't Know.
And what Mommy does. Tell us what Mommy don't know.
What Mommy doesn't know.
Yes. Evelyn the Piper?
Yes, so what Mommy Doesn't Know is a play.
Oh, okay.
What Mommy Doesn't Know is a play about family life and the things Mommy doesn't know, literally. And it's a play that features a boy, and imagine what happens when a mother, you've been taking care of your son all the time. You're doing everything, you're doing your best, but it looks like it just isn't enough. That's what the play is about. Is it enough? Are you doing more? What is he expecting from you as a child? That's what Mommy Doesn't Know. Pulse is a thriller. It's a book. So Pulse, I have book 1, book 2, book 3, coming out soon for book 2 and 3. And it's filled with drama. It's about women striving to, live their life, become a great achiever, family dragging you down, expecting you to settle down, and all those conundrums that fill your mind, Basically, that's what Pulse is about.
This is the superwoman right there.
Yes. I'm just admiring her from behind,
Yeah, and you see her and all that. She's loaded. If you see her personally, she's loaded. And Charlie, intellectually,
Nazi.
Hey, please don't go there. It's okay. All right, so the show continues. Efuma, who do you have next?
Amasewa.
Amasewa, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Amasewa. Is Amasewa still here?
Hey, Americans.
Okay. We also have Clifford Benjamin Opong also in the house. You're welcome, bro. All right. So I think yes, Amasewa is still here.
Yes.
Yes.
So my next poem is on patience. In everything you need to take your time, no matter how difficult the thing is. That's kind of an experience I had. It goes this way. Never rely on people. Never surround yourself around them. I scream with me, but nothing came out achieved. Acts of love and receive last. Then I look within me and ask why? Why this? Why that? Everything is just too much. Never realized this was coming. Oh no, the laughing, the screaming, too much. Crying out, oh my, but nobody heard it. Like that race of skin on me. Had a word from the mouth of the speaker, which changed the position. Never will I go astray. So me a new beginning. Put patience, focus, believe, practice. Don't forget words comes to reality. Be careful of your choice. It's never too late. Be you. Remember, you are your own rescuer. Very short and sudden one.
Wow.
Thank you.
He says, remember, you are your own rescuer. So be you, because there can be only one you. Everybody else is taken. Powerful words right there. Unfortunately, the network didn't allow us to grasp the bulk of it, but then the little we had, it was still very powerful. Be you, because you are your only rescuer. So I must say, where have you been over the years? Where have you been? Because a lot of people haven't heard about you that much.
Yeah, I'm new. I'm new in the system, as you know.
Okay.
I'm very new in the system. That's why people have not heard of me yet.
Oh, okay.
So we are trying to come
But you
out.
have good vibes.
Kakra.
Yes. But you really have some very, very, very good vibes. Yeah, very good vibes. The words of wisdom. So with that, do you have any projects coming up? You are in GIJ, and are you going to do something on campus? Because GIJ really offers a lot of avenue for poets to explore.
Yes. So I've been writing poems. I have a lot of poems I've been writing in. And let me take this opportunity to thank Sir Black for his inspiration. Yes, he really inspired me a lot. So I have these poems coming out and then short stories, which I'm working on it, and it will soon come out by God's grace. So let's look forward for that.
Nice. So, like the Ghanaian youth to say, watch out for Amasewa.
Yes.
Watch out for Amasewa, straight up. All right. So, Efunwa, can you introduce the next act?
Efia.
Okay. So the next piece I'm about to read is not mine. It's for Benjamin Clifford Okon, and honestly, I didn't expect him to come here, but he's here. But I'll still read. I actually asked his permission before, so it's a poem that you after reading it you understand. It is titled Class 3 Printing Fee. He stood in a tied uniform, well ironed and tagged, and his shorts fusiform. Today was exams day and he couldn't wait to write. He walked to his mom from the usual morning lessons. She tried to tell him that he probably should stay home and he bowed his head and she threw her eyes away. They both knew why. It was best to stay. But he knew what to say, what to tell his teachers Cain and his mates who might laugh again, of why he will write but can't pay. His mother knew it would be another day when her second child will end education and chase after life around the traffic light. She sensed the aroma of history repeating itself today and tried harder to keep him at home. But the little boy went to school, ready to tell all about why he will write but can't pay. There were many kids seated in arranged rows and columns. He saw the blank desk. It was obvious Kweku wouldn't come. One by one, the teacher inspected their printing fee receipts. Some showed a full year, others for the term. And he sat there, hoping to do magic. At last, the teacher got to his desk. Every child was watching with their faces covered with laughs. It was an old story. He would be thrown out again. Show me your receipt, the teacher requested. If you don't have to go home, a boy retorted. No printing fee, no exams. Another dared to shout, and now they all teased. I'm sorry, you will have to go home, said the teacher. He stood up, opened his mouth as if to cry, then shut it. Go on. Do you have anything to say? Teacher egged. In tears, he closed his eyes, clapped both palms together, and like a humble prayer, he said, I don't want to be like Kwabna, my elder brother, who lost his education on a day like this. His daily bread is now ovened by the red light in the street. I don't want my mother to keep wishing for graduates, yet crying for the fact that she can't afford one. I don't want any of my mates here to think me dumb because I have not the chance to prove myself. Don't talk of my father. He is long resting and heaven is far away from here. He too has a task for me. Become an engineer. Please, sir, Allow me education, and one day we both won't regret. This minute, you are deleting a future. This minute, you can recreate a destiny. This minute, break the rules to make an engineer, and heaven will smile. This is my humble plea. He opened his eyes to his ultimate dismay. Every eye was flooding. The teary teacher apologized and promised him his help. Later at home, his mother took the exam's question paper. In a gentle voice, she asked, "How did you do it?" Now, he's a civil engineer, an award-winning poet, and the author of this particular piece.
Wow. So you mean to say this is a true story?
Yes, so I think it is his own story. It is Clifford's story, and I'm so glad he's here. So if you have,
I think Clifford, I saw some Clifford somewhere. Yes. Oh, okay. Clifford. Wow. Charlie, can you please unmute so we vibe? Turn on your video. Let's see the face behind the story. But a million salutes. That is a beautiful story. Very beautiful story. For a lot of people, you can identify with the fact that you go to school and don't have money for fees. You are sent home, especially those the cytoplasm, those of us going to cyto, Charlie. Do you have any cytos in the house?
Yes.
I know, right? All right, so Clifford, okay. If you have kindly vibe with Clifford to get with us, because we want to hear more from him. But that was a beautiful story, beautiful ending.
Yeah.
Charlie, very touching as well. This should be a book or a movie, something. But
yes, it is actually in his collection of poems titled I forgot to know. I'll check and tell you again.
Okay.
So it's part of other amazing pieces he has in the collector's stars. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Wow, beautiful. We look forward to see more of Clifford and also get a chance to host him on this amazing show.
Sure.
Thank you so much. Yeah. But if you have any projects coming up, because it's been a while.
Oh.
What did you hide? And what happened to the COVID? Okay, Clifford is trying to unmute. So I kindly help him out. Yes. So if you are, what's up with you?
So no, okay, so for now, no projects coming up. I am reading more, learning more about poetry, because this year I really want to read a lot about different poets and their works to, I feel it is time I not change my style, but then get better at what I do. So this year is for learning and for reading and for listening. Yeah.
Nice, beautiful. All right, so I see Clifford in the dark with glasses, but he's still unmuted. He's still muted. So can you help him out on that? Beautiful. Thank you so much, Ifya. Thank you. And we look forward to having more projects from you. Yes, Clifford. So what's up with you? But first of all, that's a beautiful poem. That's a beautiful poem. Beautiful poem.
Thank you, Ehalakasa.
Ehalakasa.
I've been working in a remote village somewhere in Ashanti region.
Okay.
And I was told this morning, was it this morning or yesterday night, that if I would like to read my poem plus the printing fee in the TalkParty today. So I was looking forward to joining the party earlier, but couldn't finish up what I was doing, so I joined much later.
Nice.
I appreciate if you're reading my poem here. And actually, the poem was a true story.
Okay.
I was sacked most of the times growing up from school because of school fees or whatever. Or sometimes fees, yeah. Or sometimes I was sacked for eating somebody's food.
Wow. So you know what we'll do for real. We would like to hear more. So we'll arrange so we have you on the talk party. So you get to share more from your book and from your anthology and from your life as well. All right. So kindly link up with
right,
let's link up with the Ehalakasa. Yeah. All right.
All
So
right, thank you.
Once again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that piece. So
Welcome.
look forward to having you on the show. Salute. All right. So the show
I'll be
continues.
glad to.
Come on. So before we move on to the last round of performances, I'll ask Ifumwa to kindly read us some of the comments that came through.
Okay.
All right, salutes to Hope as well. I see Hope.
All right. So, wow, the persona switches got me hooked from Tasboats. Keeping piping away. Evelyn. Okay. Queendom, I want to hear more from Mama Kida. Please. I was having a network problem, so I didn't hear from her. Can she redo it again? From the way you guys are talking, I have missed from Adeline. If where you have been missed from Efe the Poet. Permission from God, from Mama Kida. This headmaster, from Evelyn Asari. They knew her and felt her pain, he told her, from Mama Kida. From Evelyn, to murder or to suffer, thank you. To murder or suffer, poetry goddess, from Mama Kida. Thank you guys from Efia. Giving up is not my anthem. Thank you, Amasewa, from Evelyn Asari. Beautiful performance, Evelyn, from Adeline. Bless Senior, enjoying the show from Siram. Well done, Evelyn and Amasewa from Efia. Go there, go there, go there. Speaking truth to perceive power, from Mama Kida. Thank you so much from Evelyn. You are your own rescuers, from Mama Kida. Wow, Clifford, wow. Efia, thanks for sharing it with us, from Evelyn. The Saito Squad, our story has been told by Clifford, from Hope. Okay. Wow, Efia, from Amasewa. Wow, Clifford and Efia lifting the kingdom, from Mama Kida. Great show from Maxwell Mainsan. Wonderful show from Christelle. These are the comments we have. Okay, so Maxwell again, hoping to perform on your next show. From Maxwell. Nice. Yeah.
Yes, link up, Maxwell. Link up. Let's make it happen.
He has to.
All right. So salute to Philip, Afran Gazy, and also Hine Tre Kweku. You're all welcome, brothers. All right. So the show continues to the last round. Let's have the Piper. Let's see what she has to sing for us next. Evelyn, the Piper, on some lyrical melodies. Yes, kindly unmute. Let's vibe. All right, so this show happens each and every Friday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Don't forget, Strings and Boxes is happening tonight.
That's yes. How you going?
Yes, I'll be there.
Oh.
Right. I hope to see you.
I might be there. Hope you are coming with your boxes. or you'll be in trousers.
No comments. No comments. All right, Emily, what do you have for us?
Okay, so yes, we are in the season of love, in the season of Valentine. So I have a poem for you. Yes, a Valentine poem for you. But maybe it's not your regular kind of Valentine poem. So enjoy. It's entitled Don't Overdo.
Natty, for you, why?
I know you've been patiently waiting for a season like this, waiting for this special month, the month of love. Some of you have already started celebrating without even knowing what it's all about. Valentine. Whatever your understanding of Valentine may be, just don't overdo. You're planning seriously for that party. Don't overdo. Some of you have decided to drink till sunrise. Please, don't overdo. You haven't paid your child's school fees, yet you have plans for Valentine. Please, don't overdo. To the wives who plan on celebrating expensively to impress, when buying and ordering, don't overdo. To the males who have already started queuing for condoms, pills, and even booking appointments for injections, Abba, I beg you, don't overdo. To the innocent ones, you plan on breaking your virginity. Please, please, please. In fact, I warn you, don't overdo. I see you as well. I know you're planning. You want to do something you've never done before, something crazy, something insane, something absurd. But remember, don't overdo. And to my francophone friends, Valentine est du partage et les soucis, mais ne fais pas trop. Valentine is all about sharing and caring. Do not blame anybody when you reap what you sowed. Remember, don't overdo. Thank you.
Nothing.
Don't overdo.
Don't overdo. Don't overdo.
Oh, Charlie, I love this poem. I love this piece. Don't overdo. Charlie, with lots of wisdom. I love this woman. Don't overdo.
Don't overdo.
So those of you trying to overdo things, it's your henny. Say black. Yo.
Don't overdo.
Maxwell. All of you, don't overdo. Yo, Philip. Charlie, wow. That was a beautiful piece. Piece.
Yeah.
And everything the Piper is extraordinary, extra amazing. Brilliant salutes. Thank you so much. All right, so let's move on to Kumerica. Is Kumerica still in the building?
Yes.
Yes, Kumerica is still in the building. All right, so kindly unmute and let's vibe. Amasewa. Yes, and tonight has been amazing. Yes, so let's have Amasewa give us a last performance for the night. Can you unmute Amasewa, please? Yes, and you can still send in your love, send in your comments and all. Yes, Amasewa.
Thank you. I was waiting for you to unmute me. Yeah. Thank you. So my last poem is about peace. I wrote it for the election, but it's quite over. We can still use it.
It's not over, so.
Yeah. So it goes like this. Okay, I hope you enjoy. Peace is real. Peace is earnest. It's like a dew that falls slowly from a tip of a leaf. It's never measured. Peace is kind. Peace is love. Peace is understanding. Peace is when I smile to your face and you smile back. A piece of peace make no difference, so never be the game changer on December 7th. Be the maker of right and wrong. Be the mountain that stands against political stuff. Let the green we stand on be quality. Yes, the essence of peace. Just not the unity. Just not the nature of mother. Have the spirit of peace. Don't be the one set it down. Always be the citizen. Remember, peace is never like a glass. Thank you.
Wow. Peace right there. Thank you so much, Amasewa. And we pray you find peace with your network also. Thank you so much for that beautiful piece on peace. So let's do what to uphold the peace of Ghana, one love to you all. Thank you so much from Amasewa. Beautiful piece right there.
Peace is understanding.
Yes. Peace is understanding. Peace is love. Peace is light. Peace is forgiving. Peace is Ehalakasa. Yes. All right. So I see Kofi Beko also join us, and I see Karami Tanimu. Oh, thank you so much for joining in. But the show happens every Friday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. sharp. All right. So let's move on to who next?
Ifia
Ifia Amwa. So tell me please,
Okay,
before you move on to your piece, are you now Ifya Amwa? You switched from native girl
Nothing.
to
Don't
Ifya
ask
You
me
Amwa.
are
about
still
my
native girl.
name.
No, first you were Ifya something a very long baby, and you came to native girl before joining the COVID, and now you are Ifya Amwa. Can you tell us something about the change in names? Are you
Okay,
happy?
so I it's not like I don't have a reason. I do have a reason, but I don't know how to, say the whole thing. Okay, so let's look at it from this way. So I have I told you earlier that I am reading more this year. I'm reading more poetry books this year, right? And I want to get better at what I do. And I don't want to just perform, but I want to get published too. And I don't want it to look like I'm two different people. Like I use native girl on stage, and then I use Efiamoa in when I publish or when I get published. So I want one name. So Efiamoa is my name my dad gave me and all that. And native girl, and I know native girl is not going to die anytime soon. I know that you keep calling me native girl. The Black will keep calling me native girl. There are lots of people who keep on calling me native girl. So for publishing sake, that is why I have changed from native girl to Efiamoa. Yeah.
Wow, nice. That's understandable. Thank you so much for that explanation. All right, so can you go on with your performance?
Okay, so this piece is dedicated to Efunwa from her anonymous boyfriend B. You shouldn't ask me because I won't say. Yes, he thinks I should tell you that you are special. You mean a lot to him.
You don't want us to enjoy peace in the Ehalakasa. Be careful. I'm not ready for this war.
That is for you. Please don't come and ask me who. Now I won't say. Oh baby Samia, oh they can't be brave. So the piece is titled Some Days.
Okay.
There are days when you don't feel your body. You look at the image in the mirror and you see no one. You laugh so hard in the bathroom, yet you don't hear a sound. The only thing you can visibly see is the pain hanging over your head. There are days when you forget the color of your eyes. You feel so numb, the joy that glows in your eyes escapes the sunrise. You feel so broken, your shadow becomes a monster. The only thing that brightens your face is the piercing pain sitting in your heart. There are days when you forget you exist. You sneak into the kitchen as if you are avoiding someone, but you stay alone. You have pictured the walls as people who make you scream your lungs out. You have forgotten how to live with people in the same space. There are days when you forget you exist. You have found comfort in solitude. You have found calmness in emptiness. You have found salvation in the tears that threatens to drown you. It calls on you as the Savior calls on sinners to repentance. There are days when silence means everything you ever wish for. On such days, be sure to look at the brighter side, no matter how painful it feels. Thank you.
Thank you.
Efunwa, so what do you have to say about your piece?
Not I'm speechless.
Oh,
I think that's a good option. That's a good option. Wow, it's a beautiful piece, but this piece we'll discuss it back door. Yes.
Please, no one should enter my house. I beg.
Native girl, I'm going to do that.
No, sure.
All right, so thank you so much. That was a beautiful piece, and I also see Frederica just joining in. All too bad, or too late, or too soon. The show comes to an end, but then before that, I'll have Fuma read us the comments that came through, right?
All right.
For the last round. So please go out to join us early next week. The show starts 6 p.m. Yes. All right. Thank you. Fuma, can you go on?
So great show from Philip. Efia, I see you from Philip. Thank you, Philip from Efia. Don't overdo. Thank you, Evelyn. Natty, let me remind you, don't overdo. Tonight, don't overdo. Sunday, don't overdo. Peace is understanding. A yampa from Evelyn Asari. Awesome talk show. Black Woman Rock from Mama Kida. Damn from Hannah. Thank you from Evelyn. Beautiful from Karami. If you did that from Hannah. Kweku, I am learning from you, from Ifia. It's my first time though, and I really enjoyed this from Christelle. Okay, so Ifia, Amasewa, and Evelyn, please put your social media handles here so that we can get in touch with you.
That's right. Okay, nice. Thank you so much, Fumwa. So please do also follow Ehalakasa on all social media platforms, YouTube, everywhere. Subscribe to our channel, and for more updates, and get close to the fire, get close to the family. We don't have fans, we have family members, so please be a part of the family wherever you are. And thank you so much for those joining the first time. A million salutes to you all. We hope you become a part of this meeting right here. And every Friday is a lyrical convocation. Yes, so please do all to be a part of us. And tonight has been a blessing. Tonight has been extraordinary. Tonight has been beautiful. Tonight has been lovely. All right, so see you again next week, Friday. But then the link will be left open for 10 minutes more. So let's all vibe. You can unmute, turn on your videos. Let's see the beautiful faces and handsome faces behind the screens. All right, so I'm Nati, and my co-host has been
Efumwa.
All right, so and the show has been also hosted by or produced by Sir Black, and also Etiahine. I am Etiahine. Thank you so much. All right, Sir Black number one fan right here.
Black.
So thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
So, bye. But you can unmute and let's vibe. It's a party, so. Okay. Oh, please unmute. Unmute and talk to somebody, because Charlie, even here, crowd go feel link up. Mostly during our shows, people come and they hook up and things. Even though it's virtual, we can still do that. Can still happen, you know. Moreover, it's birthday, so happy birthday as well, and enjoy a great weekend. But please don't overdo.
Yeah, don't overdo.
Don't overdo.
Hey, Hercules, stop overdoing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Evelyn.
Thank you, Evelyn.
Okay.
Yes, and it's strings and boxes tonight. Strings and boxes. Yes.
Okay.
Please, I can sing for us. Sing us one of your songs.
I don't want to sing my song.
Everybody should send you. He wrote the songs.
Oh, where did you tell them that I can sing a song?
Okay. They don't know you can sing. So. Okay, I'll not tell them you can sing a song. Okay, so you sing some more. Oh, I beg, you can unmute too. Turn on your videos.
Okay, bye.
All right, I see Christelle still in the house. Christelle. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, please can sing a song. Christelle.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. What's up with you?
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
What's up with you?
First time watching? First time? joining us?
Yeah, it's my first time.
Oh, okay. And how did you find the show? First of all,
Yeah,
thank
it's
you.
my first time.
Okay. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your presence.
Yeah.
So how was it for you?
But this show was interesting, very nice. I was like, wow, we have this kind of thing in Ghana. Like, it was so interesting. I enjoyed it. Every bit.
So much
Yeah.
And but for your presence, we wouldn't have had the bliss we all share tonight. So thank you so much, and we hope. And Seblack is asking, how did you hear about the show?
Oh, okay. I heard it from my cousin, Ifunwa.
Ifunwa. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, Ifunwa's cousin. Wow. Then we hope to see you in flesh soon.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I see Ashibad Coley also joining in. Oh, unfortunately, the show just ended, bro. So sorry about that.
I guess I'm late. I just saw that and I'm like, oh, too bad.
Charlie.